boys, we got ourselves a top 10 on arguably the most important position in Madden 25, which is going to be the corners. A lot of good corners have came out recently. We've gotten cards for the Blitz promo. We've gotten cards for ranked, the legends, everything in between as well. But if you guys enjoy top 10s like this, I do gameplays on brand new cards. I do top 10s, and I do everything Madden Ultimate Team. Make sure that like, hit the subscribe so you never miss any of these. And let's just jump right into number 10. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. To start off the list at number 10, we do got our guy, Kenny Moore. He is 5'9", which is astronomically tall. Like, I almost said tall. Astronomically small. There we go. But I will say, when it comes to abilities and when it comes to good corners, we are kind of limited. It is a top-heavy list, I will say. But I think him in a slot, he is fine. He is definitely fine for a slot. He's 91 zone. The man coverage, if you need it, you can very easily hit 90 as well right there. He has great play rec. He also is very, very fast. His excel is good. So you could even use him as a permanent blitzer off the edge, and he is going to be perfectly fine there. I actually think the smaller corners or the smaller linebackers are better at blitzing too, and also the slot blitzes a lot in a lot of popular meta blitzes. But Kenny Moore also, compared to a lot of good cards that are near this range in the top 10, don't get pick artists, he actually does end up getting it. Like I said, he's probably a slot only player because how tiny he is, but I will say he's fine. He's a very, very good card, and it just shows you the corner list is kind of shallow when it comes to the elite cards, but Kenny Moore is definitely serviceable. Number 9, we got Chris Gamble. You guys know we don't do 95s on this list until they're at least feasible cards. They're still 4.5 and above. I am not including those guys on these top 10s. But Chris Gamble's 95. If you are a big coin guy, he probably is a top 2 corner in the game. But if we're looking at the true top 10, I have his 92 down here at number 9. He is 6'1", so a good build on him. 92 speed, 92 excel. The man's elite. If you're a true zone player, you have strat cards anyways. You can get that zone to 90 very easily. Very elite press on him too, even for a 92 out here. The only thing that does suck, though, is I believe he does not get pick artists. Yeah, he doesn't. That's like his 1L. I would have him a lot higher on this list, especially with a good build and great stats across the board. But no pick artist is a big L. I feel like that almost makes him limited to slot only. You do not want your outside corners and no pick artists. You need to catch the ball on bad mistake reads by your opponent, and they're going to drop everything over there. It's brutal. I'm telling you, he's still a good card, a good slot in the game. And honestly, very, very tough. This card, I played against the 95 many times. He's very good, even on the 92. Number 8, we do got Sauce Gardner, another non-pick artist card, and you can kind of see I value the height a little bit more even over a guy like Kenny Moore because of how tiny he is. But Sauce is actually the tallest guy on this list at 6'3". He is 92 speed, which, I mean, 92 is kind of like the average mark. There's no 92 and below, or there's no 91 and below on this list. I made sure of that because every receiver people are boosting right now with theme teams. You need speed on defense to help against it. But 92 man, 91 zone, and 93 press, he is elite. There is just one barring negative. He would be a top 3 corner in the game, I think, if he got an ability. He just does not get pick artists, and I think that is the best ability to have on defense. Everybody runs them everywhere. That's the only thing that can help get you turnovers. Literally batting down a bad read is the worst feeling in Madden ever. When they throw it right at your defender, it's the worst read of all time, and they just swat it down. There's no worse feeling in the game, and it sucks because Sauce Gardner's always in the right place. He's tall enough to make picks, and he just swats them instead unless you click on perfectly, and it's hard to do that when Gunslinger's in the game, when you're switch sticking around, when you're trying to, guard your own guy. It's tough, but at the end of the day, I still think he has value because of the height and the speed and the stats alone. At number 7, I have the new upgraded Troy Vincent. So this is a hard card to rank because I know a lot of people are using Tillman or Manti Te'o. But if you are looking at like the true list of the top 10 corners, I think this Troy Vincent actually has become good. Also, now you can run 40 theme teams. You can put 3 chems on him. So if you're running 320s, you get him +3 speed. I think most people are probably only going to have +2 speed on him. But even then, when you look at him as like a 93 speed corner, if you're truly trying to boost him to his max, he's elite there. He's also good height on him. 6'1's amazing height. 91 man, 92 man, 91 zone. The press is even good right there. He's good. I'm telling you, Troy Vincent's good. He also gets pick artists as well. I went to Mutt.gg because I have my Pat Tillman boosted right now, but Troy Vincent, an elite corner, one of the best free corners in the game. I highly, highly suggest this card, especially if you're running at least 2 theme teams or a 40 out of 40. At number 6, we got that man Deion Sanders primetime. I will say, I love the intangibles, the abilities, and the paper of this card, but I hate him in game personally. I think Deion has like this build in game. He has his own like signature build, and this dude is the worst tackler in Madden history. And it's not just a Madden 25 thing. It's like it's been an ongoing thing for the last 3-4 years. I feel like he's great coverage stats. He's great everywhere, but this dude gets bullied. He gets ran over. His boom tech literally does not work on him. But when we look at the card as a coverage corner, he's elite. 6 foot, so good height on him. He's 92 speed, 93 excel. He also, let me mention this first, gets elite theme teams. Falcons are elite. Literally all 5 of these theme teams are arguably top 10 theme teams. I think the only one that I might not put in there is Cowboys right now, but he has elite theme teams. And this is the biggest reason why I value him over the previous guys on this list. 0 AP pick artists. It's not on all game, but this opens up room for other guys to get pick artists, and it's still on a good chunk of the game. I don't know what the exact percentage is. I don't know, but he's on for most of the game. I think it's 4 plays on, 6 plays also 40%, right? But Deion, an amazing card, man. Like I said, the only really negative you're going to have of him, this dude can't tackle for his life, which can be annoying at times. But as a coverage guy, he is up there with the best of them. At number 5, we got that man, Night Train Lane, 92 speed. The only thing I don't like is seeing 90 excel and 88 agility. It is kind of ugly out there. It could definitely be an L, but I think Night Train Lane is a guy that always plays above his stats regardless. I would have loved to seen a little bit better play rec and zone, at least one of those. So you can't boost all 3 of those stats that are below 90, the zone, play rec, and press. So sadly, you're going to have to probably pick the zone or whatever. I don't know what strat cards you guys have, but 91 man and probably 90 zone is elite. 6'1" a great height. Night Train Lane has the in the box stats too. 89 hit power, 78 block shed is elite for a corner. And thankfully, they did not cheat him and they gave him pick artist. I believe so, right? Yeah, they gave him pick artist, right? 77 catching, he has it. Yeah, I made sure of it. I remember I knew that. He has 88 catching. He actually has elite catching. He has good intangibles. I wish his coverage stats were a little bit better. I wish they were all above 90, but honestly, for the price and how good you can get this, or how free you can get this card from just tokens, I think Night Train Lane's a dog. Just like I said, like I mentioned earlier, he plays way above his stats. At number 4, we got that man, Rod Woodson. I got to use this card. I sniped him at 2.2 mil. I sold him for 3.3. It's insane how expensive he is. He has some of the best theme teams too. That's probably why his price is so high. But 92 speed, 92 excel, 93 agility, amazing across the board. You are losing an inch in the height right there. But I will say, like I said, every theme team is huge. He gets the biggest ones. I believe he gets Raiders, Niners, and Steelers. All very good ones. And obviously the Ravens, too, if you are running that. Elite theme team play. He also does come with elite play rec. The man's amazing. The zone, you very easily get that above. And he's also pretty good in the box, too. He has 78 hit power, which it's not as good as Night Train Lanes, but it's better than most corners in the game. And yes, he does get his pick artist in this bucket right here. Rod Woodson was a guy, I loved him in the game. I do think he is one of the worst value cards in the game because he's not even a top 3 card at his position. But I will say, you know, if you want to ball out, he is pretty good. At number 3, we got DeAngelo Hall. And I low-key do think he has been my best corner so far. I have each of the next 3. Like I said, I like to invest in corner. I think it's the most important position in the game to invest. That's why I think this is a big top 10. And when I asked my Twitch chat today, do you want a top 10 running back video or do you want a top 10 corner? They all said corner. It's important. I think people want to know where to spend their coins at as well. DeAngelo Hall has been the best out of the 3 that I have up here. But I will say, if we're going true to paper and how I really think the cards will play in a longer sequence and just a lot more gameplay, I think I would probably still rank him 3. But 93 speed, 93 excel. He has amazing physicals. He is tiny, though. 5'10" is tough. That is definitely tough, but as a coverage guy, he's going to be hip-to-hip with everybody. He'll sometimes get dunked on. I have played like too much champs full worth of DeAngelo Hall, and I will say he has been dunked on once, I think, and it was by Johnny Wilson, and it was the most bailed throw I've ever seen in my life. But I will say, amazing card across the board. Amazing theme teams, too, which is huge. Look at these 3 popular theme teams. I think Raiders is number 1 right now in the game, too. And then he also gets pick artists. I would have loved to see a discount on an LTD 93, but it is what it is, man. DeAngelo Hall is definitely a tough card. Number 2, we got that brand new Ronde Barber, and this card is so slept on. Honestly, I think he should be more expensive than the previous 2 cards. What we just showed you. Rod Woodson is double his price, which is insane to me. I know there's less of him, but Ronde Barber, also, Mutt Leaks did leak out that all the Football is Family cards will be getting 0 chill chem as well, so that's going to be even more value, so he might even go up in price once he's out of packs. But 93 speed, looking at the base card, 93 speed, 93 excel, amazing coverage stats, 93 zone, 93 man, the player is still fine. He has 91 press. He is tiny, but this is why he is so good right here, man. They give the Football's Family cards discounts. 1 AP pick artist. He now joins Aqib, Talib, and Chris Gamble's 95 as the only cards in the game that get it. That is so valuable as a DB, man. I think he is a beautiful slot. I've been running DeAngelo Hall on the outside over Ronde Barber because my DeAngelo Hall gets a theme team and he's a little bit faster. But Ronde Barber has been elite so far, man. A great corner in the game. And like I said, if once he gets that 0 chill, he's only going to get better and better. I think number 1 is not even a question. I think everybody would agree with this. Our man, Aqib Talib, 6'1". So the previous corners, he's taller than all 3 of those guys in the top 4. He's 93 speed, but the best excel as well. Elite man, elite zone, elite press. Also, I think he is. Is he good down here? I swear he is. Yeah, 81 block shed, 82 hit power. That's elite for a corner. 81 block shed is huge. And also, this is the biggest thing with him. Yeah. Yeah, every theme team is huge. So that means he's basically 94 speed. That 93 means nothing. He's 94 speed. And also, on top of that, 1 AP pick artist. So he's the tallest of the bunch. Gets still the good discount. Every theme team. It's not even a question. He's corner 1 right now. I would even take him over Gamble's 95. I'm going to be honest with you. All right, boys. I hope you guys are still enjoying the top 10s. We have so much content this week. We have double team of the week drop tomorrow. We also have, what is it, Zero Chill on Thursday. Team Builders Part 4. There's so much content, man. Make sure you guys are subbed up. Have those noties on. We have so many videos coming. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, man.